What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be going through my epic bedroom setup. Monitors. These are my three ultra-wide monitors from LG. They're 29 inches, they have a resolution of 2560 by 1080, which isn't a lot, but they do the job, and realistically from where I sit you can't actually see any pixels, so that is perfect. And they are 1.2 meters of monitors, which is way too excessive, but I don't care because I can. Okay, so let's move on to my GoXLR. This is my GoXLR. I use it for my streams over at twitch.tv/Louis Hitchcock if you guys want to come and join and see it in action. So I use this to monitor my microphone. I have Discord, I have my music, and I have my system. They are all really important, and they're motorized sliders, which are so nice. Next on the GoXLR is a voice changer, so I'm able to change my voice to like different presets I've created.
What's up guys?
Which is all very cool. And then on this bit I've got my sound pads. I can have up to 12 sounds. I can play different sounds. I've got my beep, so if I swear on stream, I can beep, which is very nice, and my mic mute, which is nice. Yeah, so that's very useful. Again, if you want to come see it in action, twitch.tv/Louis Hitchcock. Okay, so let's move over to my camera. Now this is my Canon 1200D. It's not the best camera, but it does the job for what I need it to do. I'm running the stock 18 to 55mm lens, which is very nice, and it works for what I want. If you guys want to see it in action again, twitch.tv/Louis Hitchcock. Yes, this is what I'm doing, and I'm using the Canon EOS webcam utility, which is great for what it does. It's still in beta though, so it's a bit buggy, but oh well. Yeah, so moving down, we've got my Elgato Stream Deck. Now this is just a regular Stream Deck, but it does the job. And for what I normally have it on is this, which is my like home page. So I've got my mic mute for like calls. I've got sleep, so I can just turn all my stuff off. I've got my speed test. I've got a countdown. I've got COVID information. Got a dice. I've got my light control. And then for what I use the majority of is this is what I use for streaming. So this controls all of my scenes. These are two of my emotes that I can put onto my stream. It just spams emotes, which is cool. Creates new clips, put a highlight in the stream, so when I'm going back through the stream I can see where I highlighted it, and this is the number of viewers I've got on the stream. This is a source mute, and these are my lights again. So I just have I have it so I can control all of my lights, because all of the lights in this room are smart lights, which is very, very useful. So moving on, we have my keyboard. Now this is where it gets a bit personal. So I am a bit of a keyboard enthusiast, but not too much to spend that much money on it. So this is the Vortex Race 3 75% mechanical keyboard, and it is probably my favourite keyboard I've ever owned. For a very, very long time I used the Razer DEATHSTALKER, which is a very nice keyboard, but it's chiclet, and after a while the A key kind of stopped working and all that kind of stuff, so I kind of had to stop using it. Okay, along with my keyboard I have the Razer DEATHADDER mouse. Now this is actually my second Razer DEATHADDER mouse. My first one I had for a very, very, very long time, and actually again it packed up working, which is a bit of a shame because it was a very nice mouse. I actually still got it over here using for my server, but we'll get to that in a minute. So next up we have my iPad. Now this is, yes, it's smashed. It's been smashed for probably 10 years now. But you know, that's alright, I can kind of live with it, and it does all the jobs. This controls all of the lights, all of everything. I used to use it as a Stream Deck with the Elgato Stream Deck app, but I ended up just getting a Stream Deck because it's just better to have like a dedicated piece of hardware. Okay, so moving on, we have my Tektronix audio interface for my 5.1 surround sound speakers that I have in my room. Now this is very old. This is like ancient. This is before me even. But it does the job. I'm looking to replace it fairly soon because it's ridiculously big. It's actually 2 units, but yeah. So that's kind of, it works for what it does, but it's not great. Okay, so now we have my microphone. So this is the MARANTZ MPM 2000. This is an amazing little microphone. It's not that expensive, but it has an excellent sound profile. It comes with a shock mount. This is an arm that I've had for a very long time. It does the job. It's not great. It squeaks a bit, but you know, it works. So it's XLR going straight into the GoXLR, which is how I've been running it, and it works perfectly.
Mic check, 1, 2, 3. This is a test. 1, 2, 1, 2.
So moving on, we have my computer. Now this is in the Corsair Air 540 white edition case. It has a NVIDIA GTX 2060, has a lot of storage, it has an ASUS Sabertooth motherboard, a Corsair H100i water cooler, and a i7 8700K CPU, which is very nice. These are all my Christmas presents. Okay, next up we have my 3D printer. So I have 3 3D printers, however this is the only functioning one. The other one is in this bag in bits, so we're just going to ignore that. So this is my Anycubic i3 Mega, and oh my god, is it the best thing ever. I used to have a Wanhao i3, and then I got this thing, and it destroyed the print quality instantly, which is amazing. Done a few modifications to it because it was a very, very loud printer. I've redesigned the hot end. So this is all custom. I've put some Noctua fans in it. Noctua fans in there. We've got a custom E3DV6 hot end, which is very nice. It's all touchscreen. It's running TMC 2208 stepper drivers, which are silent and very nice. And yeah, it does the job for what it is. It's a very, very nice printer. I would recommend. Okay, so next up we have my ASUS TUF laptop. This is a beast. It's got a Ryzen 4600H, I think, and I got a 3D modeling at college, and it works perfectly. Okay, so moving on, we have my workshop area. So this is where I keep all of my tools, all of my important equipment. So I've got my screwdrivers, I've got my soldering iron, I've got my bits, I've got all of the nuts and bolts, and I normally build stuff in this area here. This is kind of my workshop bit. Oh, I forgot to mention, guys, I have Ashura A40 TRs if you want to know my headphones, because they are amazing. By far the best headphones I've ever used. Yeah, so moving back over here. So this is where I keep all my works tools and stuff. It's very useful. Yeah, it's just a nice little area that I can keep my stuff.
Thanks for watching, guys. My name's been Louis. Don't forget I stream every so often over at twitch.tv/Louis Hitchcock, and I'll see you all next time.
Where did you go? I missed you so. Seems like you
guys,
yeah.